Welcome back. There's a lot of craziness going on in the market. So on today's show, we are going to cover Bitcoin. We're going to cover some of the projects that we are currently up on. And I also do have a crypto gem that you should pay attention to long term. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at Bitcoin, because currently, without her support, we are going to experience a lot of blood in the streets with other altcoins and cryptocurrencies. We are going to start with this particular chart, and then we will then go to our second Bitcoin chart and utilize some EMA. So this is the chart that we've been going off of for quite some time. These are both market cipher indicators. If you're interested, the link is down below. Now, I talked about a range from $67,000 to approximately $57,000. If we break $57,000, that is an area of concern, and it would essentially be a bearish flip here. Right now, we experience a swing wick low at approximately 56.5. And taking a look at market cipher, we're still looking a little bit bearish here as our indicators are headed downward. Now, if we take a look at our oscillators, it looks like the yellow VWAP is starting to pop up. However, we have RSI and MFI that are still falling. This is on the daily. Now, let's take a look at the 12-hour chart. 12-hour chart shows on our oscillators down at the bottom, we're starting to bottom out at this area. This area could go lower. And right now, the RSI and the MFI are still falling. So things are not looking too terribly great. I am right now looking closer to bottom out around 54.53, as we have a pretty strong area of support here. As you can see, all of this consolidation on the 12-hour chart that occurred back on October 6th. Also here, we have old support here, September 6th at approximately 53. So those are the areas I'm looking at on the 12-hour. On the 6-hour chart, 6-hour chart just printed a green dot. And to me, it's looking like we're struggling to find support at about 57. So I am looking for more downside unless we can hold on to support at $57,000. Now, taking a look at this Bitcoin chart, y'all remember this one? It's a cute, fun one. We're going to go ahead and cover the indicators here on the daily and also look at the EMAs. I like using EMAs because they give me a good idea as to where price could bounce, especially in this massive range from 57 to 45,000. We have support on the daily on the EMA 100, 54. We also have support on the EMA 200 at about 49. I am not saying we are going to fall to $49,000. However, it is an area we should pay attention to. I'm more inclined to feel a bounce here around 53, 54,000. If we take a look at our indicators, MACD is falling on the daily. RSI is starting to get into that oversold area, and also stochastic RSI looks like it wants to bounce and pop back up. However, let's take a look at the 12-hour. The 12-hour here is showing me that we've kind of bottomed out with stochastic RSI. But when we look at MACD, we're still falling a bit. And we're also still falling a bit with our regular RSI. So it's looking more likely that we're going to land and touch about $54,000, $53,000 on the 12-hour chart. On our 4-hour chart, 4-hour chart is not looking good. 4 hours shows that we're completely below the EMA 200. And when you're trading on lower time frames, the EMA 200 is a very powerful indicator. And it generally is where I will put my stop loss or a little bit before. I'm not in a Bitcoin position. I'm more into alts right now because that's where the money is. But right now, things are not looking good on the 4-hour chart as all of our indicators are bearish, and this setup with the EMAs is immensely bearish. Now, you're probably asking, what should I do with my moon bags? What should I do with my altcoins? We covered these two cryptocurrencies yesterday. We covered Gala because they had a lot of announcements, and I have a big moon bag with this, full disclosure. We had a swing high of about 28 cents and a swing wick low at about 20 cents, and we're currently testing fib support at 1 at about 22 cents. Right now, it's looking like we're going to get a bit of a deeper correction here. Where could that correction be? Let's take a look at the 4-hour chart. 4-hour chart shows really nice support with the EMA 9, but it also does show that we are having a little bit of a bounce here, and taking a look at our indicators are looking a bit bearish. So if we lose support here at 21 cents, 22 cents, I would anticipate for us to kind of bottom out between 16 and 17 cents. If you haven't made a boom bag, if you haven't been taking profit, that's something you might want to consider. Again, price is not guaranteed to dump that far. However, I do like to take profit. I do like to keep moon bags. It makes sense for me. Now with crypto.com, this was a project that did incredibly well, as we got a swing wick high to about 59 cents. However, Our indicators are looking bearish, and that's because Bitcoin is dropping. So Bitcoin does in fact bottom out about $53,000, $54,000. You can expect a bounce soon. However, we've got a little bit of downside to go. Another issue I see with this chart are these swing wick highs because people were not buying there. They were doing a lot of buying and selling, kind of fighting as to where the price was going to go. So with this particular setup, I would look more to a drop to approximately 36 cents if we do get that bottom out with Bitcoin around 54, 53,000. Now taking a look at the 12-hour chart. 12-hour chart is also showing a lot of bearish tendencies, and we also have the EMA 21 here at about 44 to 42 cents, which is a nice area for a bounce. However, I do like this area here at 30 cents. Again, I'm not saying price is guaranteed to hit that low, but if you were here, if you bought CRO at the end of October 31st, right before we had that nice run up, and you're up in profit, consider taking some of that profit. Consider taking some off the table. If you don't want to, that's on you, but right now we are not looking the best. Another important thing to note is this right here from Blockworks. This was from yesterday. We all know the infrastructure bill is out there, and there's a lot of really bad things regarding crypto in it. But this is actually positive news, and this comes on November 16th. So Blockworks tweeted, just in, 10 Congress members send a letter to Nancy Pelosi stating that the current crypto taxes stifle crypto innovation. They are 100% right. This bill, which we're going to talk about more on another show, but this bill is going to stifle innovation. And the reason why it's going to stifle innovation is because they want to not really establish lines with cryptocurrency and Bitcoin, but what they're doing is they didn't even research it. They don't even have a collective work group together. They just wanted to go ahead and pass this bill. They wanted to go ahead and get taxes from it without really understanding what's happening. And there's a lot of room for gray area in this bill, which makes it really, really, really scary. So will it stifle innovation in the United States? 100%. Because if you're going to tax something you don't understand and you're going to make it hard for people to build, folks will go elsewhere. This is bearish for the United States, but if you're building or you're in crypto, maybe considering going somewhere that is crypto friendly would be beneficial. This will impact the United States in a very, very negative way. That was a dope trailer for my partners over at GAIA Everworld. GAIA is going to change the game when it comes to gaming, blockchain, and NFTs. And I think we all can agree that gaming and blockchain technology goes together. And that is exactly what GAIA aims to do. On top of it, they have an amazing page of strategic investors, literally an all-star team of people that believe in them. And I love this. Probably my favorite is going to be Polygon, because y'all know I am a Matic fanatic, but they just announced some amazing news on their Twitter that will help further the project. Let's take a look. GAIA Everworld tweeted, "We're excited to announce that we'll be collaborating with the Binance NFT team with our upcoming GAIA Elite Binance Smart Chain collection. We're looking forward to expand GAIA to Binance Smart Chain and bring more utility to our NFTs." I absolutely love this. I love the fact of affordable gaming and NFTs for everybody, and Binance Smart Chain embodies that. Also, to you guys, I highly recommend you take a look at the project. You see if the game resonates with you, because it looks absolutely fun. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure to smash that like, subscribe, and set alerts. I will catch y'all a little bit later on. And yes, I will be live streaming tomorrow at 10 a.m. PT. Bye-bye.